Sagittarius, your final wave of misfortune is done. Now the universe will reward you. Have you ever felt like you're standing at a crossroads, yearning for freedom and adventure, yet somehow trapped by invisible limits? As a Sagittarius, your spirit was born to roam, to explore new horizons, and to embrace life's endless possibilities. But sometimes that fiery energy inside you can feel stuck, unsure, or even restless. If this sounds like you, then you're exactly where you need to be. Welcome to Zodiac Wisdom, the place where we dive deep into the magic of astrology and the power of your inner self. I'm Sophia, your guide and friend on this journey of self-discovery and transformation. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the like and share buttons, because here we support each other to grow, heal, and shine brighter every day. Today we're unlocking 3 powerful secrets specifically for Sagittarius. Truths that will help you break free from what holds you back, open your heart to new possibilities, and find peace amid the chaos. Stay with me until the very end, because I'll be sharing inspiring stories from real people I've worked with, women just like you, who have stepped into their true power and transformed their lives. These stories might just change how you see yourself forever. So what are the challenges and gifts waiting for you as a Sagittarius? What is the universe trying to tell you right now? Let's explore these together. And hey, before we jump in, if any part of this video speaks to you, or if you face similar struggles, please leave a comment below. Your voice matters here, and your story could be the light someone else needs. Chapter 1. The True Nature of Sagittarius. Unlocking your inner freedom and adventure. Sagittarius, you are the eternal wanderer of the zodiac, the seeker of truth and boundless horizons. Your soul was designed to chase the horizon, to embrace the unknown with an open heart and an optimistic spirit. You carry a fire inside, an unquenchable thirst for freedom, growth, and meaning. But here's the paradox. Sometimes, even with all that blazing energy, you can feel trapped, as if invisible chains hold you back from the very journey your soul craves. This tension between your inner urge to explore and the limitations you face can create confusion, restlessness, and even self-doubt. I have met many women like you, strong Sagittarians in their 40s, 50s, and beyond, who told me they felt stuck, despite a life that from the outside seemed full and successful. One client, Emily, a 47-year-old freelance writer, shared how she'd long felt torn between wanting stability for her family and the yearning to pursue creative projects that truly sparked her joy. She told me, "Sophia, I feel like I'm living half a life. I want freedom, but I'm afraid of what might happen if I let go of what's safe." Emily's story is far from unique. The Sagittarius spirit can sometimes struggle in a world that expects us to settle down, stay put, or choose one path and stick to it. But what I've learned from working with hundreds of Sagittarians like Emily is this: your restless heart is a gift, not a curse. It's a compass pointing you back to your truth. Your challenge is to listen deeply to that compass, to recognize when the limits you feel are real, and when they are fears dressed as boundaries. When you start tuning in, you may notice subtle signs. A longing for new experiences that feels urgent, a creative spark you've ignored, or a gentle but persistent whisper inside saying, "There is more for you." It's crucial to give yourself permission to pause and reflect. This is not about rushing into the unknown impulsively. It's about reconnecting with your authentic self and honoring your need for freedom in ways that nourish you. I remember another Sagittarius client, Maria, a 53-year-old small business owner, who came to me feeling burnt out and restless despite her success. Through our sessions, she realized she'd been sacrificing her own dreams for years to keep things stable. When she allowed herself to explore new creative outlets, starting a weekend pottery class, she not only rekindled her passion, but also discovered a new income stream that energized her life. The lesson here? Your inner freedom and adventure are not just fantasies. They are essential parts of your well-being and your path to fulfillment. They invite you to expand your horizons gently but boldly. So Sagittarius, if you're feeling stuck or restless today, remember this. You are meant to explore, to grow, and to live fully. The energy inside you is waiting to be unlocked. Trust that your spirit knows the way, and sometimes the first step is simply giving yourself permission to listen. Chapter 2. Breaking Mental Barriers, Facing and Transforming Your Challenges. Sagittarius, your adventurous spirit often carries a powerful optimism, but even the brightest flames can flicker when faced with inner doubts and fears. You might find yourself wrestling with worries about the future, fears of not being enough, or the pressure to meet others' expectations. These mental barriers can quietly hold you back, clouding your clarity and dimming your courage. I have seen this clearly with many Sagittarius clients, especially women balancing careers, family, and personal dreams. One such woman, Lisa, a 45-year-old freelance graphic designer, came to me overwhelmed with self-doubt. Despite her talent, she hesitated to pursue bigger projects, haunted by the fear she wasn't ready or worthy. She said, "Every time I try to step forward, I hear this inner voice telling me I'll fail." Lisa's struggle is a story many of you know well. That inner critic, that voice of doubt, is not your enemy. It's a signal that something needs your loving attention. Through our sessions, Lisa learned how to name these fears instead of hiding from them. She practiced mindfulness, journaling, and breathing exercises that helped her observe her thoughts without judgment. This process of acknowledging your fears is a brave act of self-love and empowerment. When you stop fighting yourself and start understanding your inner world, transformation begins. You start to see challenges as invitations to grow rather than obstacles to avoid. Sagittarius, remember, your resilience is stronger than you think. The very nature of your sign is about facing the unknown and daring to move forward. Each difficulty is an opportunity to rewrite your story with more strength and wisdom. Here's a practical tip I often share. When fear or doubt arise, pause and ask yourself, what is this trying to teach me? Sometimes fears reveal hidden beliefs that no longer serve you, like the idea that you must be perfect to be loved or successful. Challenge those beliefs gently. Replace them with affirmations grounded in your truth. I am enough as I am. I deserve to pursue my dreams. I am capable of growth. You don't have to do this alone. Many Sagittarians have found healing through community, therapy, or coaching. For example, a client named Rachel, a 52-year-old entrepreneur, found that joining a women's support group gave her the courage to launch her passion project, a nonprofit for education. Sharing her fears and hearing others' stories helped her realize she was not alone, and that her dreams were valid. Your challenges are part of your journey, Sagittarius, but they don't define you. When you face them with compassion and courage, you unlock new doors and discover untapped potential. So if you find yourself doubting or feeling anxious, know that these moments are a powerful call to action. Embrace them. Use them to fuel your growth. Because you, Sagittarius, have the inner strength to turn any fear into a stepping stone toward the life you truly desire. Chapter 3. Finding Inner Peace. How Sagittarius can live fully and happily. Sagittarius, your spirit thrives on adventure and discovery, but there is a profound beauty in learning to find peace within. A sanctuary where your soul can rest and recharge. For a sign so naturally restless and freedom-loving, embracing inner calm may feel like an unfamiliar or even impossible goal. Yet, this balance between freedom and stability is key to living a rich, fulfilled life. I want to share with you the story of another remarkable woman. I had the honor to work with Sarah, a 49-year-old small business owner and mother. Like many Sagittarians, Sarah had a heart full of dreams and a mind full of plans, but she often felt overwhelmed by the constant busyness and pressure to do it all. Her journey toward inner peace began when she started creating daily moments of stillness. Simple practices like morning meditation, walks in nature, and quiet evenings without screens. Sarah told me, "I never thought peace was something I could earn or create. I thought it was just a lucky accident or something other people had." But as she developed these routines, she noticed a deep shift. Her mind quieted, her decisions became clearer, and her joy returned in small but powerful ways. Her business even flourished as she brought more presence and clarity to her work. Finding inner peace doesn't mean giving up your passion for life or your love for freedom. Instead, it means grounding yourself so that your adventurous spirit can soar without burning out. It means learning to balance your natural enthusiasm with moments of rest and reflection. Here are some ways you can invite more peace into your life, Sagittarius. Connect with nature. As a fire sign ruled by Jupiter, you are deeply nourished by wide-open spaces and fresh air. Whether it's a weekend hike, gardening, or simply sitting by a river, nature helps you reset. Create sacred spaces. Build small sanctuaries at home. A cozy reading nook, a meditation corner, or a journal spot where you can retreat and tune inward. Cultivate mindfulness. Practice being fully present in whatever you do, even if just for a few minutes. This simple habit builds resilience and joy. Nurture relationships. Open your heart to trusted friends or family who support your true self. Sharing your thoughts and feelings can ease burdens and deepen connection. Sagittarius, your path is unique, but you are never alone. I see so many women like you who have discovered that peace is not a destination but a practice. A daily choice to honor your soul's needs alongside your dreams. Remember the words of a client I'll never forget. Sophia, when I learned to be gentle with myself, everything changed. My freedom became sweeter because I wasn't fighting my own heart anymore. You can have both, the freedom to explore and the peace to rest. You are worthy of a life filled with joy, purpose, and calm. Sagittarius, if you've made it to this final moment, I want you to pause for a breath, not just to finish this video, but to truly acknowledge yourself. You didn't just listen to words. You walked through a journey of remembrance, a gentle unfolding of who you've always been underneath the noise. A seeker, a believer, a wild-hearted soul born not to settle, but to soar. Today we explored your longing for freedom, the invisible fears that sometimes hold you back, and the quiet but powerful truth that inner peace isn't the opposite of adventure. It's the anchor that lets you fly farther. And if any part of you whispered, "That's me," then know this, what you're feeling is real. And more than that, it's worthy. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are simply in the process of becoming everything you were meant to be. I want to ask you something. What part of this message spoke to you the most? Was there a story that stopped you in your tracks? A line that felt like it was meant just for you? Share it in the comments, not just for me, but for someone else out there who might be holding on by a thread, looking for a sign that they're not alone. Because here at Zodiac Wisdom, we don't just speak into the void. We listen, we witness, and we heal together. And if you're new here or just beginning to reconnect with your Sagittarius energy, I want you to stay. This is more than a one-time video. This is a long, beautiful journey, and you are invited to walk it with us. Subscribe, share this with someone who needs it, and return anytime you need a reminder of who you are. Because you, Sagittarius, are not too much, and you are never not enough. You are the spark that keeps rising. You are the story still being written. You are the proof that it's never too late to become free again. Not in someone else's version of life, but in your own sacred truth. So take that next step. Trust that the universe is already arranging the path ahead. And if you're ready, truly ready, to live from a place of truth, not fear, then say it out loud or whisper it softly in your heart. I am ready to live the life I once only dared to dream. Because the universe is listening. And this time the miracle is yours to keep.